Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. Thank you very much for joining us in today's video. In the last video we were digging out dense iron, or Hayes was digging out dense iron, while Sociopath and I were working on expanding the underside of the ship and the sides of the ship, moving the weapons out and replanning how the hydrogen thrusters are going to be placed on the underside of the ship. We are going to be continuing with that, whilst Hayes is going to be completing this dig. As you can see, he has already made his way right the way to the other side of this particular bit of dense iron, which is quite a dig. It has been quite a dig. I think am I going to end up being crushed here? I'm about to find out. Potentially. Oh no, we are moving forward again. There we go. So, whilst that is going to be done, hopefully by the end of this video, we should get some conveyors up, move the thrusters, and be re-armoring that particular part of the ship. Make sure you stay tuned, let's get started, and look at that iron getting eaten up and very rapidly converted to usable ingots. Right, what's this?
What are we planning here?
What is this? A big cargo container. Why do we have another cargo container here?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm thinking. What are we planning in here?
Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. I want the cargo all. You know when I said we were doing that extension forward of the bridge?
Yeah.
I'd like a cargo hold there. Yeah, like a large cargo hold. What could be interesting here is could we use this as some sort of assembler bays on either side? Or actually, here's an even better option. If we were to put cargo containers in here specifically for weapons, so ammo pods, ammo containers, and we can then run conveyors from the ammo containers along the edge of the ship to connect up, let's say, whatever those riptides are, whatever it is. Would that be a smart idea or not?
We could. The thing is, we have room to get those heavy refineries in here.
Okay, we could do that.
But are we gonna use the hallway or are we gonna ignore it?
Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we do this? So we have conveyor, a tube conveyor lines, whatever, above these conveyors, right, for the thrusters, and we might have some more stuff here. We then build a deck level above that. So that deck level would be what? Here? Would be in line with this, I guess, where I'm standing right now.
You want to have roughly 3 blocks, so this would roughly be 2 decks.
No, that's what I'm saying. So we do this, and then we have 2 decks where we fit our heavy refinery in, and we break through this wall, and effectively, because we have refineries right through this wall. So this sort of becomes an engineering section. And then all we have to do is maybe work out some corridors or something further in, and maybe corridors further out.
Those gonna hit there, but the refineries are bigger than this.
How big are they?
The refinery is without the modules 3 blocks high.
Okay, with modules?
5 blocks.
5 blocks high. Okay.
So that's what I say. If we put the refinery straight.
5. Would it not fit in this? Straight up here, 5 blocks. So hold on. So we have, that's a heavy armor block. So we've got.
So if we put it like this.
Yeah, is that not the way you were thinking?
No, because this has now we ignore the hallway in here.
Oh, okay. You're talking about this hallway.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about putting in other hallways to walk around. Sorry.
But we can do it like this.
Sorry, yes.
And I believe
Is
this...
there not another large refinery that we can...
We
Question.
can use the normal refineries we have.
Yeah, does it make any difference? What about the heavy
I think
refineries?
Oh, this is the heavy refinery.
Oh, okay. I thought you said industrial refinery. Okay, what about the industrial refineries? How big are they?
The industrial refinery is 4 blocks high, I believe. But that's...
Yeah, I've got it. So that would go there. So let's say it was going in... Let's say we had a bunch of industrial refineries like that. And we could probably, because they've got these walkways, if we do this correctly, probably in the opposite direction, we could put maybe 3 or 4 of these refineries next to each other, and you would be able to walk through them all.
You kind of want them this high. Oh.
No, that is not what we want to do.
Who just shot that?
Nobody shot that.
Yeah, definitely.
It exploded. It's exploded as soon as you placed it.
What? Oh, yeah. Look where I placed it.
Oh, what on this?
Yeah,
thrusters. The thrusters. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay.
So if you but the thing is, if you placed I
want to put it the opposite way around. How do I turn it around?
One sec. If you place it like what you said, we place it like, but then 1 block higher.
Okay.
We can have a, we can connect this
catwalk
to the upper deck.
That's what I want to do. That is what I want to do.
But then, do we want to put it 1 block higher? Do we want to put it 2 blocks higher? I think we want to put it 2 blocks higher because the rest of the deck should be. The deck is here, I guess, where I'm standing.
Let me go check. It's in line with the...
It will be there.
At the moment, so the deck height at the moment is... Yes, no.
It's 1 higher even.
Yeah, it's here, wherever.
Open these doors, you can open these blast doors.
How do I even open these?
Manually.
Right.
Somebody forgot to put...
Was there a button somewhere for it?
No.
No, okay, let me just open them.
So if it's there...
Why are they not opening?
But then we only have a 2 high deck. That's working. But then we can put...
Blast. I've just... Okay. No. They're not the same... They're not blast doors, are they? What are they called?
Then you get them this high. No. You get them lower even. Well, Oh, wait. But... Do you want to have the decks 2 blocks or 1 block high? 3 blocks high.
Hang on. Bear with me a minute. There we go. There we go. Now I'm getting things open. Right. So where is... Let's find out where the deck currently is. That's...
The deck, in the internal deck where you are, is 2 blocks at the moment.
2 blocks up.
2 blocks up.
Okay. So where is that in relation to the hydrazine thruster?
The hydrazine thruster is below deck. Or it is in the deck.
Okay, so it's on deck level. Okay, I see it.
I just placed blocks here where the deck will be.
Okay, I'll come out, but I see where the hydrazine thrusters are. Okay, so they are on. They're on this sub-deck level. I see. Okay, we can do things in line with the hydrazine thrusters. The reason being is, above the deuterium reactor, we have that staircase and we've got some catwalks at like a sub-deck level. That is the level of the hydrazine thrusters. So where I'm standing right now as you walk right here, this level.
Yeah.
So we could build out from this level, and the reason that could work well is then we could seal off further this way. So we could seal off from here, going backwards and do something else with it. So we come down the stairs, and this is all engineering. So everything from here is engineering. Port and starboard, or starboard and larboard, if we want to use the correct terms. And I'm certainly not against doing that, because I think that would work really well. Oh, sociopath is having a nap. Yeah, so... This is current deck level. And then we go down one to this deck. Yeah, and we should be down here. And then how would that have an impact on the refinery? Where would the refinery
Issue
sit?
is the refineries don't have a port on the bottom, so we have to do them offset.
They don't have a port on the bottom.
They need to be like here. And then we can have another one there and another one there.
What if we turn them around? Do it the opposite way.
Then they go one block in.
Yeah, okay.
Now,
but and we turn. And the reason I'm saying that is because the expansion ports on the back, aren't they?
yeah.
So if we turn them around, we've got this whole, all these catwalks that we can walk on. You've got the stairs you can walk behind, and we can put all the extension modules on the back, whether they're yield, speed, whatever it is. Upgrade modules, that's what they're called, aren't they? Not extension modules.
So it's like this.
Yeah, something like that.
But my chair is in the way. Could
That's
you
fine,
remove
but
my
we-
chair?
Can do.
Inventory full.
Oh, my inventory's full. Oops.
Yeah, same here.
Stand by, I'll sort that out. I'll move your chair. And I'm assuming you want a new
I
chair.
got it. Yeah, we need to get a chair.
Yeah, I'll bring up a new chair. Construction components and interior plates, wasn't it?
And yeah, and steel plates.
Oh, steel. I've got some steel plates with me as well. I'll dump the chair somewhere. What is it? Is it just a passenger seat?
Passenger seat and dump it on the outside here.
I'll put it. Yeah, I'll just put it where where the hydrogen pods would be, or whatever, the old thruster pods. There we go. I'll just pop it there. We can always. There we go. Yeah, so I'm thinking you do it like this, but what I'm also thinking is if you lift this up one further, we can have like a conveyor network underneath. So we won't have any problems with any conveyors. And that should line... Oh, it's still not going to line up, is it?
No, this is the best option to line up, because this way this lines up with the... No, it does.
I don't think this lines up. This doesn't line up. What's at the
Well, we might
top
just
of this? Okay, it doesn't matter, because what we can do is, if we still lift it up one, obviously once we've moved the hydrazine thrusters, we run conveyors. So you know how we've got these conveyors at the top for the weapons? We can run another level of conveyors for thrusters, for hydrogen. So the conveyors are nicely at the top, out of the way. We then have conveyors at the bottom, which are obviously hooking up to these four, this pod of four, and anything else that we want. Oh, but you said there's no port at the bottom of these, isn't there?
No, that was the issue.
Why is there no
So that's
port
why
at
I
the...
have the...
Okay, but what we could do is that there's ports at the top.
No,
No?
no.
Yes, there is.
Port
There is a port at the top. There's
Oh, yeah,
ports
there's
on the
one
side
port.
and the port on the top. So what we can do is you can use the port on the top and hook it into the conveyor system at the top.
Yeah.
So that could be the potential workaround for that.
Doesn't the industrial refinery have ports on the bottom?
No.
Huh.
No, that's the one we're looking at. It's only on the side and at the top.
The normal one has both.
Ah.
Okay, maybe we could... What does the
No,
normal
because
one
the
look
normal
like?
one is... it's just a basic block.
It may still be useful.
So
does
then you
look
just
nice.
ignore...
Because then we just
the
don't have
gantries.
catwalks to walk through. And we can just make our own catwalks if need be. We just don't...
It's,
Personally, I would like to have the catwalks here.
20 or 40, so yeah, the front and the side is not airtight on this, on neither one. Only the rear is airtight.
Okay. Why don't we do this? You know how we've made the thruster pods on the bottom? Stop, Hayes, stop.
Yes?
Stand by, stop.
I'm not moving.
You are moving.
That's the drill move.
Okay, stop the drill. The back of the ship is whacking into the asteroid.
And the bottom also, you're bottoming out.
Yeah, I've been clearing it away, so good. Oh, I didn't see over here.
Right, how many more degrees do you think you need?
I think I'm getting close to having most of the relevant material.
Okay, so this should be... At the back, we should have enough maneuver... almost enough maneuver room, stand by. That should give you enough maneuver room now. There we go. Okay, we just need to check for bottoming out now. You should be okay.
Well, we don't. Well, we need to check.
Okay, so what I was saying is that you know how we have these pods on this side? Should we
Yeah.
build some pods? So instead of having these individual thrusters on the side, let's
would
build
just-
pods as well. Let's plan up a pod on these sides, so we have an idea of where we want to route things. I'm thinking we should probably keep the pods in line with these pods. So, in line, just build the same.
We could.
And I suppose maybe for this we don't need pods of 4. We can just do with pods little 2s. So just 2 and 2. Whether we want that horizontal, vertical, I'm not sure. Unless we just go for the 4 and
You
just say
got-
we'll give extra... It just gives us extra maneuverability.
I think we should just get the 4-block conveyor setups, and then we can still use different.
But that's what I'm saying. So if we have these pods of 4 or 2 or however we want it set up, I think
Yeah,
I think we should do pods of...
because we can use we could use these, and then you just line a whole line.
Yeah, I see what you're thinking.
And if you take the heavy block, or I'll take, doesn't matter.
So what I was thinking is that if we have,
We could do it like this, and then
oh, we could.
have a.
I'd actually then, if we're doing it like that, I would actually prefer a flat block between these two.
Yeah. that
So
works
if
too.
I just break these two, say we had a flat line, and then we had the other pods, which gives me that 2x2 thing.
Yeah. But then you can even put a
Weapons.
triple row of.
Oh, could do. What I was thinking is in between these, we line it with weapons, turrets, or something.
Yeah.
So what we have is we have the thruster, blank, potentially heavy armor at that point.
Energy low.
And then just cannons or whatever. I say cannons. This isn't the 1800s. But you get my
This is
idea,
shame.
right?
Yeah, I get I get the idea. We also have a nice point cannon for that, if you want to use point cannons.
Whichever would work well. What I want is
Because
do
we can
these
put
turrets
these
rotate all
up.
the way around? As
Yeah.
in, do they face outwards?
Yeah. No, but what you can do is like here.
What are these?
MG50 Atlases. They're close range, 1.2 kilometer range.
Okay, this looks promising.
Gatlings.
This looks promising. What about on the flat bit? What kind of weapons?
The same, or we can put these riptides on two of the on like two of them. We can put other stuff on it.
Yeah. What I want is I want something that if we're getting into a battle, we can go broadside and absolutely pepper them.
Oh, these shoot 40 millimeters LEDs, and
Okay.
they're mainly for incoming missiles and stuff.
Okay, so this is point defense, really.
You can fit. We can't fit much on the center ones, but we can fit. Oh yeah, we can fit these, and that's if you.
Okay, what are these?
These are M120, 120 millimeters cannons, and they have a range of 3.5 kilometers.
That works. Can we tuck them in one?
Yes.
Stop! Hey, stop! We've got some more.
That's fine.
All
I think
right.
that's one of the last drills, though.
Okay. Stand by. 1. Or less than 1, I guess. How much more do you need to turn?
Probably not really any at all, I think.
Okay, you should be clear then to finish that off. Yes, so if we that works. I think that really works if we tuck those in. Oh, I think that that is a good idea. So these 3 kilometer cannons work. How these Gatling guns? You said they're for mainly missile defense or things. There's a short range.
All small stuff, but they will annihilate any and everything which comes in their range if you set them correctly.
Okay.
They
And
shoot on everything. It's just that we need to put.
I'm also thinking we probably don't want quite so much overkill. Like having 3 of these and then 6 of those. It's quite a bit. So maybe taking just a couple of them out. But then that would be fine. Generally this design is... Yes, this design definitely works. So instead of having 6 of those and then I suppose I want this as heavy armor. Are you?
They're like yeah, okay. The blocks in between should be heavy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And also these blocks. So I want to. Oops, there. I want to build, and we do that. In which case, we might end up removing those riptides entirely.
Oh, we will probably end up removing the riptides from there.
Because this will do what we want it to do.
The riptides will probably move to the top and the bottom.
Yep. I'd like to have a nice cannon on the top. Nothing too over the top, but there we go. There, something like that. That is a solid pod, I think. Yep, I think that is a solid pod. Hayes, what do you think of this pod on the back that we've been developing whilst you've been...
Well, what am I looking at?
Just in terms of design and what actually is present.
Is this armor, or what are the things with the holes in them?
Thrusters.
Yeah, those are the thrusters.
Oh, that's thrusters.
Yeah, so
I'm
we're
not
going to
carrying them
swap.
over.
So we're going to swap the. If you have a look inside, we currently have this hydrogen setup.
Mm.
We're going to swap it to that, so an 8-port, and see these conveyors down here. These will become 4-port thrusters as well underneath.
Oh, very handy. What
And
are
then
the other round things?
those are Gatling guns.
The 6 in a row?
Yep. We may not keep all 6, but those are Gatling, and then we've got 120mm turrets here.
Oh, it looks very snazzy.
So we're thinking using that on both sides, and that will effectively be the pod. Now the question is, before we build all of this up, Sociopath, is this how wide we want the ship to be?
I don't know.
Because if we're doing all of this...
If you do this, this is how
This-
wide the
exactly.
ship will be.
Exactly. If we do this, this is how wide it's going to be. If we want it wider, we have to make that decision now.
What do you think, Hayes? Do we need to go wider than what it is, what the S is now?
I killed myself trying to go get a look.
You killed yourself. Am
Yep,
I adding to a
also-
death counter?
I guess so.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I just went full throttle and slammed into something invisible.
How strange.
Oh, yeah. Wait, where's my
I see.
backpack?
It's disappeared, hasn't it? Has it rolled down the hill?
Oh, there it is.
I need to top up oxygen. Never brought oxygen with me. Oh, I'm on the ground floor. That was not where I thought I was. Yeah, I think we have to make that decision now. In terms of length and stuff, we can always work on that, but in terms of width, that decision has to be made.
I mean, personally, I think it shouldn't be any wider, at least. If this is the height we're going with.
No, this height is going to change. It is... We're probably going to end up having an extra 2 decks above.
To be honest, what you can do is we can put this in. We scrap the idea of.
I mean,
There is
Oh,
another...
give me a second. Give me a second.
There
was
is
also
another option, even if we do decide to expand the ship later. We can cut out this block and fly it into a new location.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. What we were talking about initially, we can just cut the ship in half and extend it.
Which we could do. So we could just cut.
I was saying
all
what we
along
can do
here.
is we can put it like this.
Mhm.
So we remove the top 6 scatlings.
Okay.
We only place the bottom 6. Then
Okay.
if we expand and widen, we widen above this pot.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Giving you
But this
a.
will be below, because then these guns, we either push them out or we make it so that they will get the arc from not shooting what's
Yep.
over it.
Okay. That is an option. So we've got
And
that
then
option. The
this
other option
is the bottom.
The bottom
of the
is
ship.
going to be okay. We can always cut that and bring it down quite easily. Again, I don't think the bottom of the ship is going to go too far further down than this. That's why I want to work on only sort of 2 dimensions at once, or 2 sides at once.
I think we should leave the bottom like what this is.
Well, that low and no lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we go bigger, it goes up.
Okay, that's fine. The only reason I would consider moving the bottom, and not by much, but by another deck, is because we've already got the bridge and everything up there. If we want to move the cargo,
Yeah, but the
a little,
bridge.
but I think it should be okay because there's a lot of space between the cargo and the bridge, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fine then. I'm perfectly content with this setup. Oh, by the way, Hayes, whatever you do, do not reverse.
Yeah, I see. We do have a problem when we need to.
Yes, I have just noticed this problem. We've sort of wedged ourselves in.
But it's not that thick a rock to the outside, so we can manually drill that away.
That is true. I'm just going to take this as a screenshot as a potential. Yeah, we've wedged ourselves. But with that, it is time to end this video. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on space engineers. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting us know what you think. Any suggestions you might have. These are recorded many weeks in advance, so we do apologise if you have a suggestion and we've completely ignored it without even commenting, or we have done something that almost matches your suggestion, but we still haven't seen your suggestion and we just came up with it on our own. So I do apologise if that does happen. As I said, these are recorded many weeks in advance. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description box below, as are links to my social media and Discord server. What is going on with this block? Has this block just disconnected, or
No.
this corner block?
No, it always looks like that.
Oh, I have never noticed that. I guess
until we weld it.
I've never built that block, I suppose.
Perhaps
That
you wanna...
is all from me, Hayes and Sociopath,
See?
and we shall see you next time. Oh yeah, okay, fantastic. We shall see you next time in Space Engineers.
And perhaps you want to end the episode witnessing the final drilling.
Oh, excellent, it's all done. Well, almost.